Here at IESLCS Masters Katowice 2022, the first day of group stages fired off with a high-octane matchup between Heroic and OG. With Heroic coming off the hype of winning the ESL Pro League 13, the confidence was flowing and energy running high. Due to OG's Nico playing against his ex-team, all eyes are on him. The matchup started on Ancient, with Heroic gaining a swift lead.
Gideon trying to move forward. Numbers coming back in for Heroic. Valde elevated above the smoke. Kai's ready to play for OG throughout the play-in. We'll see if he can get it done alongside Flames inside of the site. Valde's for the first. The follow-up is his, and it's all on Youngstown, and he can't get much done here. He's held back towards CT. Will toss down a smoke, and it's the retreat for Stown. OG will win their first round.
Good stuff there from OG. Oh, they are very loud, nice and early here today, and that's what you want to hear. There's a bit of a tonal change in the building, a bit more intensity here as we move into...
The first half displayed Nexter and Flames attempting the dream clutch, and Nico making an exceptional play.
Well, Valde, first player tested, first player to go down. Gideon on the retake has found the first and Stown on the follow-up for two. And now we look to Flames inside of the Temple position. He's got his teammate alongside of him in this 2v4. They need a lot of heavy lifting with not a lot of health. And now Tessus and Shush, they swarm the site. They're trying to get back in, but Flames is just baiting them into the Temple. Luckily, Tessus is good for two, and he'll sweep up the rest.
So back down through mid, and this time it's looking desperate.
He's got a chance here for multiple players. Nexa just rips him apart. Luckily, Nexa gets traded out 1-for-1, and that's the bomb dropped in middle. Luckily, quickly picked up, but now they've got to go into Gideon, and he is not going to miss many of those. He's got his teammate to back him up, and Heroic will go to 7.
Good stuff from Flames. He's the counterpart you'd look to go toe-to-toe, especially on the entries here. Shush from top mid goes down, and well, finally, round number 11 might get interesting. There's no flash here. He can just fight.
Yeah, Nico is going to walk into him, but Nico is having a great round. He finds two. And his bikes might just be broken. He's looking to spray through. It's down alongside of him. Utility going into Cape because they know they have them pinned. And now Mantu gets aggressive, more advanced in his position. But the flashes from Heroic are disallowing some aggressive peaks. In fact, they're so good, it nearly allows them a chance for a massacre. Flames luckily steps up with two. And now OG in the driver's seat and just steering this car to victory. It's just down left, and everybody goes down. 2 rounds back-to-back. They've just picked the right site to go to, and they run right through, take down Gideon, and now Heroic are feeling a little lost. So good for them right now. They've got that 5th round we talked about, and maybe even with the turn of the tide here, they might be able to gleam 6. And that dream might just become a reality because this is a shutdown. Nico getting some impact kills in the previous rounds. Luckily, he's allowed to frag up some pistols here as well. He gets his little reward. 4 picked up for him.
With the half ending 9-6 in favor of Heroic, the second half included Nico picking up where he left off, Flames popping off, and Suj retaliating.
Look at OG's CT setup here towards A. They've put 3 plays into man early, and aggression has worked out for the first kill of play.
Okay, well, this is going to be walking into a bit of a blender here. Through Donut into the side. They are trapped.
Valde held back with that molly, but Nico is still behind the big box. It's another one for him, and his teammate's going down, but Nico's still alive and still kicking. Nico with another in the pistol. Valde's coming back to help him, and it's shut down. OG will continue their win streak. Oh, it really bolsters his scoreline even further, but Nexa looks to be the player that's about to pad his stats a little bit, but the timing, Nico now getting involved. It's the Nexa Nico shutdown, and it is done. It is another round for OG, as they are now 1 from tying things up. And you have to be so methodical to clear this one up, but maybe you can catch Flames with timing on the peak, but my god, 5-7 rattles away for 2, and that is an upgrade to the AK.
We can see that there's a gap over on A, but Heroic aren't to know that. They are walking straight into Valdez Deagle, who's ready and raring, but the shot doesn't land. 3v3.
Now Flames' AK's drop back quickly, though. This could shut it down. Flames with another one. Flames looking for more. He is rapping right now, and he's got a chance. Hunting down Gideon in the red room. The 5-7 pulled
the bloodlust.
Finally, he will go down, but that is distracted enough for Nexa. But Refresh tracking down Nexa. Suddenly, it's only Mantu. And Refresh, look at the clutches team out of this hole. He's coming back into the red room. At least now Mantu has an AK. And eyes in the position that he knows Refresh has to come to because that is down. And OG win a massive round. Flames sets them on fire. Thought that was just for Alexi B's time in the roster, but no, they're showing they've got it here. Flashvine going down, the bottom of the B ramp, Flames swings out, Gideon plucked out of the round, and that's a big player to lose.
And it's the bomb. Look where it is. He's got that call. That information will be on the radar. The rotation can come on in, but it's not needed. Flames picks out, make that 3, turns his head low, Refresh gets it, and Nexa to finish this one off. The TK helps, but hold up a second.
Shush, he's just killed his teammate, but also found Nexa, and now suddenly there is a chance for him. Oh, Shush, you're not winning this one. As soon as he puts that bomb down, it's an easy kill, it's assassination, and now OG take the lead. Smoked out tempo. Nico still has time to get into a better spot, and he knows Mansu's here to cover him off. Elsewhere, Flames is continuing to just punish Cadian time and time again. And Nico, the other player popping off right now, has got himself a double, and it's down 1 versus 4. We've seen a big clutch from him earlier, but this one looks difficult, and Nico will claim a 12. OG suddenly in the driver's seat again.
Plenty of util for this. You can see 1 smoke. There's still 2 remaining. Flashes coming through, and they're going to go.
Nexa charges forward, trying to find the angle. Smoke goes down towards Donut. That's neutralized Shush's position, and now it's all on to the 2A main players. Cadian out with a first. He's got a second here, Cadian. He's still got his teammate Shush inside of Donut, and OG trying to get him off, but this time it's ticking, and Cadian knows he's run down the clock, and now it's all on Shush.
There's no
Gets
time.
it off the defuse,
They've got it.
and there's not enough time. It is done. Heroic finally battle through for another round. Well, Flash goes into the face of Nexa. OG setting up with their forces. It's still a 5 versus 5. Cadian, tight angle, forced back by the Molly, and that Molly makes things uncomfortable. That sets up Nico and Mantu for kills. OG getting all of the frags right now. Stown and Shush trying to make it happen, but now it's all on Shush, and they converge in his position, and it is OG who will tie up the scoreline.
With endorphins flowing, Flames help secure the final round for OG.
They're going to Molly Mantu out of position here.
It's going to make things uncomfortable for him. Nico given the first chance. And he can cover off elbow now as well. They swing. Shush is good for the headshot, and now Flames' turn to get aggressive. Once Nico goes down, Flames plugs the hole, and OG up a player. Mantu will confirm another, and now it's just Tessis and Cadian. Nexa getting aggressive into the Mac 10. Oh. Tessis wins that fight, but Flames is there to follow up, and that's the bomb down. Now Cadian left in the 1 versus 3. And Cadian running in, the flash goes up, Cadian charging forward, and it's done.
With that, OG managed to secure the first map with a final score of 16-14. Moving the match into the second map, Overpass. The first half of Overpass saw Valda show Heroic who the real hero is. OG's youngest player proving his worth, and Nexa fragging out.
And a little bit of damage done on the Stown, but he's still up, and that number advantage just wasted a little bit of time, because now you have to check for him, now you have to go into the fight, and Stown, how has he done that? He's come away with a headshot, and he's still alive. He's barely walking right now with his health, and finally the nuisance will go down. Valde with a kid in his back, but Refresh just playing with him, surfs away. He's wrapped around Monster side.
Gonna stick it. He's gonna stick it.
The kid, he's gonna stick it. Does Refresh get back in time? He's done it. Valde gets the defuse. Refresh feeling a little bit silly after that one.
Pros don't fake right there, and that's everything you wanted in the pistol round. A crazy CT aggressive maneuver, stacking out 1 bomb site. They get faked out late by Heroic, who do it best.
It's Valde boosted over the sign. We'll see if Refresh is ready for it. Not ready for that position, and Valde, he gets away with a double, goes back for 3. That is ridiculous from Valde. That's a shutdown and a half right there for OG. A lot of work out of 1 boost.
Let's see if there's any form of excitement to come out of the Danes just yet. Fighting again, and Flames again.
Flames is having a great day right now.
Oh, hold up. I think Flames wants an ace here. There's the 4th. Let's see. Can he find the 5th? Just towards his left. Has a bit of an inkling here. Peeling on through. Tech 9 of Cadian to deal with, and he'll get it. There you go. Nice little eco bash there.
Start to rotate down and get their numbers into the right spots, but Shush is getting aggressive, and that draws the number back. Now he's looking for Nexa, who just so happens to be the last player alive. Bomb down towards the site here. Stown commits to it, and Nexa now into the 1 versus 1, looking for the position of Stown, and Nexa has done it. OG was 6.
The following round saw Starvin being a force to be reckoned with, Sush putting the A back in AK, and Nexa's catastrophic knife fail.
They're both so low, just a bullet away from death, as Mantu now starts to try and guess where Stown is playing from.
Needs to draw him out. Remember, there's no kit. He has that smoke. He can drop it on the bomb and tap it, but he needs to get the kill. That is the key right now. He's not going to be able to sit a 10-second defuse. No way.
Oh, he throws the smoke down. He's trying to tap. He's trying to pull in Stown's position, give it away, but he's tucked at the sandbags, and now he knows he has to go, and Stown able to clutch out the 1 versus 1 versus Mantu. 33 seconds left. Nate is so good. But it hasn't removed a player from the server, and that's really what Heroic need right now. Flames with another. Now Shush into the clutch. 1v3 total to silence them. 20 seconds. He knows he has to go to the bomb plant eventually. As soon as he does that, he's in an awkward spot. He's done exactly that. He's pulled Nico into the fight, and now he's looking for one more. Next up. Oh my god, he's done it! That is a ridiculous clutch from Shush, and it is silence now in the OG camp. Smoke goes up, sees the defuser come off, and now reconfirms that by spraying through the smoke, but
out of ammo.
They're not on it, and now they defuse again. Next up with it first, gets the headshot, trying to spam through. He's gone for the knife as well.
He's whipping!
Defuse is just coming through. Refresh sticking it. Oh, he's got behind him. How has he done it?
A 10-second smoke defuse.
How has he pulled it through?
Look at the disbelief on Cadian there. Of course, how's he gotten away with that?
The next round, we got to see Heroic making a comeback, Starvin defending A like there's no tomorrow, and Refresh crushing the hopes of OG.
Down to already though, 2 players on the site they can deal with as easy as you like.
Down just spraying away from the back of the truck, and now it's all on Mantu, and OG buy into this one, Chad, but they don't get much out of it. Oh, Shush is ready. That's the AWP jumping past him, and now Valde trying to clear out that position. We'll tread that out, but still 2 more players for Valde to find. Oh, Valde, how does he play this one? It's not even planted for him. He's getting aggressive in towards the bathrooms. Oh, where are they? And Refresh will deliver. Checks out on Valde's spot. Oh, they play that one a little scarily, but unfortunately for Valde, he goes to the wrong move. So Flames now into the 1 versus 3. What a beast this young man has been today. But this would be incredible. This would be unthinkable for Flames to win this round. He gets himself into a good position. Spots the first come by. It's down. And now Flames 1v2. Looking for another. Flames down to 1. Oh. Nearly gets it done, but Refresh swipes it up.
Heroic ended up taking the map with the final score being 16-12. Meanwhile, over on the B stream, Virtus Pro welcomed Copenhagen Flames to the group stages with a clean 2-0 victory, showing off their experience and firepower. The Bears got some new teeth with their Latvian star, Yekunda.
He just might go unchecked here, right? They think they've solved VP down the river. Couldn't be further from the truth. Yekunda even stopping the bomb plot. And oh man, how one player has just torn this really nice little fake round away from Copenhagen Flames. 40 seconds now, and they've somehow got to dig themselves out of this hole. And oh, Yekunda, mate, he's on for the ace here. Just Nikados left to find.
He might just do it. 20 seconds, no time to wait around for Nikados, and Yekunda, he's on the angle. It's a beautiful headshot. Ace for Yekunda in the pistol round.
The topic, they tried a lot of new stuff there. That was apparent. So I hope that's a matchup we get. But Yekunda, another ace maybe. Oh man. This would be his second so far. Nade goes in, bit of damage onto Nikados, softening him up. USP, come on, Yekunda, come on now. Give us 2 aces in the first half of the first map of your opening series at Katowice. They've given him another nade. They're really trying to get him fired up. Come on, come on. It's not the prettiest ending, but it doesn't matter. Just for the stats, there it is. Another ace from Yekunda, another ace from this guy.
By time, and oh, Jamer's licking his lips. They show B, they see the scout. You don't want to show all your guns early though. Yekunda will swing and take down 2. That molly doesn't give him much room to move, and so he'll fight in front of the smoke for a 3rd as he runs and guns Yekunda.
Not another
the
ace.
king. Maybe a 3rd in the series already.
This is his first series at Katowice, and look at him go. Oh, man. And this is in another quiet game, and it's like, quiet? What are you talking about, bro? Look at what I'm going to do to him. Look, he's running. He wants it. He wants the ace. And it's the 3rd ace in this series for Yekunda.
While the first group stage day was at full swing, a piece of unlucky news arrived for Na'Vi. Boomich tested positive for COVID during a routine test, and will have to quarantine in a separate hotel for now. The Rifler will still join his team in their first group stage matchup against ENCE tomorrow, but for health and safety reasons won't be in the same room. The next matchup of the afternoon was between Super Team Vitality and Mouz. Mouz featuring their academy players Torzi and JDC, with the odds being largely in Vitality's favour. They confront each other on the first map Vertigo. With Mouz unexpectedly taking the first 2 rounds, all eyes are on the up-and-coming star Torzi, who proved themselves to be extremely proficient with the AWP. The first half included Zywoo coming in fearless with the Famous, Mizuta holding B like his life depended on it, and Zywoo coming back to steal the show with some perfect plays.
Pretty
Impressive stuff so far again from this Mouse Sports lineup in terms of accuracy. Dexter leading with 2 entries, but hang on, ZywOo's still in the server. Don't discount him. He may not have his AWP yet, but that single FAMAS brought over into the round has now netted 3 kills. Bomb still continues to tick, and they're not in the greatest position to defend that bomb, but as you say, no kit will mean they've got the time to rotate around. Dexter gets the advantage of the shadow and a bit of a pre-fire, thankfully, because he was on 31 HP, but he remains alone. ZywOo trying to go for an ace on this? No kit, no time, I don't think, but he might still find the 5th kill, and he does. So an ace for ZywOo, but the round still for Mouse Sports. Shots through the wall to spot out JDC, who is trying to get up on the right side. Entry, Dexter's able to respond, though, as he comes up the stairway, and the AK wins, although just barely. Dexter tagged down to 10 HP, and he's now gone. And Masuda with the kill, in fact, doubling up, finds MBK, and now they've got a good lineup. He finds a 3rd, Torzy to drop. Frozen nearly had his body off the edge of the world, and yeah, some fired up Vitality players.
Looking for the headshot angle, and here comes the set piece.
Masuda's got to get there soon to support. He will now with nades. That'll delay and buy some space with the Molotov down. No flash from his use to go for a quick peek, and that leaves JDC on his left side. Tight position to be in. They weren't aware of it. Masuda not ready. Was taken down by the low HP player, but Magisk waiting the whole time at quad, able to only get 2. Now Torzy comes alive. AWP will drop him, and Frozen gets Apex, but once again, it's ZywOo. We saw the ace earlier on, despite not winning the round. This time, bomb not planted, and he's got all the utility in the world, smokes himself off, and sees Torzy sneaking through. Another clutch for ZywOo. 15 kills for him so far.
The following rounds included Torzy clutching it out, NBK asserting dominance, and another standout play by ZywOo.
There's a Molotov for this. That's perfect. Out in the open, they needed that kill. All Dupree missed the opportunity. And now Masuda's got to get aggressive, and he can't do it either. 2 big kills for the young Mouse player.
And Good Dog's paw to get the treat, Jason. They've got the sights, but they don't have the bomb plant down yet. NBK is there in time, denies both, and we are back at 10s.
It's all quiet until this utility is spent. Surely you'll see Torzy, he's got his eye with that AWP in towards middle, but you'll see him start to shift over and rotate. JDC forced out into the open, blinded, burns alive. 3 on 3. 1 player at E-box to deal with. Oh, beautiful shot from ZywOo. Almost able to follow it up. He's looking for it. Torzy's giving him a couple opportunities, but it's a dangerous battle. ZywOo's gonna win it out. Even spots the next one. Great trade from Masuda, but beautiful shooting from ZywOo.
Next, Apex chased down some kills, Dupree saves the round in dramatic fashion, and Dexter snaps, sending the map into a second overtime.
DC wants to swing. He'll get the flash from his teammate. They see that coming. Both look away. Both ready, but not able to find the kill. Dupree goes down. Apex swings to get the return. He tries to jump above, but he has Magisk to support. AK finding the headshot rather than the Galil needing to do work, and Torzy forced off the angle. $1,000 left in his wallet. He's out. He's out, he's gone. Apex lurking's gonna get him and Frozen down. Both guns removed, and now Apex is back. There's the cheering.
Yeah, you gotta love it.
Mon ami.
I love it. Apex just senses he's got all the advantages. That's a cool round.
Easily tradable, but JDC does well. Bomb, low HP. They can't commit to the plant. They're trying to fire through it, but here comes Dupree to save the day. And he finds one immediately. Knows that JDC is somewhere towards spawn, and he will duplicate on the effort to make it now 17-16 in favor of Vitality.
Back in regulation as well, they had a pretty decent amount of success. Actually, I should say a lot of success here. This time, Dupree's gonna shut it down before it even begins. Some good residual follow-up nade damage onto JDC. And now ZywOo's put into action. That's Frozen. He's got Torzy as well. Tagged through the yellow, I think.
Yes, absolutely, but that's what you're gonna get from ZywOo on the AWP. Remember, in the first half, they tried to avoid him as Dupree doubles up yet again to take down JDC and NBK. They tried to avoid him. He was at 18 kills at half after his CT side, and now he has the advantage on that rifle, being able to hold the angles rather than need to go hunting.
Double nade, and this time ZywOo's caught. Good aggressive stance for Dexter. Apex is blinded as well. I think he wanted to punish. He's got to be careful with how aggressive he is.
Shots back out, though, through the smoke from Apex, and he will eventually give up the gig. And the angle gives up himself. Dexter was able to chase him down. I thought he was going to get to safety at that point and just let Magisk cover off the ramp. Nothing yet. Magisk as he swings in. Comes back out. Frozen has that shot as well. Couldn't even find one to shut this down. Masuda's going to rotate. Look at the amount of smokes in position, though. Nade, this one's early. Still going to do damage. Second one. Oh, my goodness. Airstrike down to single digits. Both Dexter and MBK hit, but none of them dead yet. Might give them a chance. No. Dexter's got the angle covered off. And then Dupree, with very little odds, picks up a single kill for his efforts. We are tied again at 18-18.
Whoop. 40 for ZywOo. We'll take it.
It's desperate at this point, just taking pre-fire shots, and Magisk will be the one to get the kill. So we do go 19 to 18, as you say, 22 now, the magic number. Spectacular indeed, but need a bit more of a spectacle from him now. Frozen at least is elevated enough to try and spray through the smoke. He's missed the shot that time, Torzy, as he came through, nearly caught out Apex. Instead, though, he goes hunting, and he will find Frozen as well. And Dexter, I'm afraid not. And Dexter's close, so this will make things awkward. ZywOo's been dropped, and we mentioned Apex for a reason, but he's still alive, and alive is good enough. He finds a third in the round through the smoke, and we are one round away yet again.
With Vitality taking the close win on Vertigo, the battle continues on Inferno to see if Vitality reigns victorious. The next battle was between Giants Liquid and Faze, with the match starting on Mirage. Karrigan opened up the half with some great pistol work.
Good position to be in. Rain, talked about, has incredible aim, but oftentimes he's not in the best position, has to swing and try and use it because his crosshair placement, he expected a player to be walking out from jungle. It's Twist that goes against his Canadian compatriot, his former teammate, and no longer in that alliance. And even though he fell, Karrigan steps out to take down the Frenchman who's crossed the pond the other direction and joined Team Liquid. Yeah, many international sort of endeavors between these two rosters to stay.
With a constant neck-to-neck battle, by the 11th round, Brookie pulled through with some clutches.
And Naf together to go through middle. I was going to go back to that. I think they assumed Rain wasn't there because Karrigan put that late smoke from spawn, and Rain hadn't moved in so long, they probably didn't know that anyone was waiting at the box still, but that was an assumption. JKS has spotted Shox' head, and Brokey has the shot. Now, do they expect them both to come from the same angle? Doesn't matter now, they know, but they've lost one. JKS falls to Naf, and a one-on-one ensues with Brokey on an AWP, and Naf knows he was toward the bench. Which pillar is he playing at? He spots him out toward the front of the door. Gun barrel shows, and luckily Brokey backs off, hits the no-scope as well as Naf tries to hunt him down, and Faze will find a round.
And Alicia's always lurking in middle, controlling with the safety of these smokes.
Couple of tracers go by Alicia's face. All it does is warn that he's about to get taken down because Swiss hits the shot. What a lovely one from Brokey. Shox dropped inside the archway window, heading toward the site where we now watch Naf flood in behind the van. Osi missing a shot. 3 players spotted, though. He goes back for more and actually gets Twist through the edge of the wall, takes down Rain, and now Naf comes alive. Brokey still with this deagle, though, brings it to a one-on-one. Osi's on 26, which means he is absolutely in a position to get taken down by the pistol, and it is a round of Faze.
In the catwalk corner, they're going to get some attention, some action. Nitro and Elige, the classic old American duo. Ooh, flick down. Hey, Alicia's going to jump on that advantage.
Wow, Twist, all right. Oh, he's got to get both there, surely. Nitro, what a reaction as he finds JKS as well. I think Twist was feigning back off the stairs. I thought the second the op spots them,
no.
He swings. What a shot from Naf. Rain's gone. Surely the game now as well as Karrigan's left in a 1-on-4. Twist a little bit slow in mid, and he pays the price for it. Karrigan's on the horse, but I think this is about to be a beaten horse. Bomb planted, AWP for Karrigan, but good luck, sir. Nitro's down below, and he closes it out. Great return to land for him and for Team Liquid as they take map 1 off of Faze.
Next up, Elige snapped with some great plays, followed up by Rain closing up the map as a victory for Faze.
He blinded, just shoots to take he tries to take the attention away. Relatively smart play. It was all he could have done, but Nitro better with the shooting. Bombs down, Rain 2 through smoke. The Architect has all the angles. Nitro's gonna get the bomb planted. No, he's not. Twist finds him as well.
And I'll go back to it. There's not enough cover in the B site. That is why it's too easy. That pillar is too easy to fire at. Be aware that they are there. Not yet committing to the bomb plant. They still want to clear this angle. Brokey was tagged. He got caught in the air and therefore couldn't retreat the same way he would have liked to. Naf gets the kill as a result. Now the bomb plant, but no smoke. No one even considered the second lane, and JKS with 2 making a third as he capitalizes on the M4. And I think this round might be too far gone now as well.
God, there was so many things Liquid had to address, so many problems at that bomb site when they actually entered in. Shout out to Naf. That's a really aggressive, risky play to swing that wide to dispatch the AWPer, especially when you have the bomb that Naf was carrying. Unfortunately, he could just never find a safe place to plant. Shock's gonna step up to the plate, 1 versus 3. Clutch attempt for him, and he doesn't even get the first one. JKS 15-3 so far. Feeling good. Just didn't win it. Let's try it again. Shox loses it again, but Nitro's there for the trade-off. Aggressive posture at B ramp. Shox again for the opening duel. It's Twist to win that, and it's Karrigan for a double. So that 11-4 thing we were talking about.
Yeah, we were just chatting about it though, really. And the round over, that was quick. Kerrigan and Rain to close it out. Twist was even willing to sacrifice himself, pushing toward the bomb on the MP9. 12-3 at half. Faze have turned the table.
Gotta start pushing forward, throwing support utility. Hears it coming. There goes the first. He's got one more to find, or two more to find. OC just holding off, and somehow Faze is turning this around. It's all on OC now in a 1v2. Brokey's gonna go down to those pistols, and Twist is off to the other side of the map.
Are we gonna see a dually clutch? I'll never hear the end of it from you if we do. Twist with 2 kills, gonna rotate around. You're right, not bother with B because he knows that OC was pushed so far forward. Bomb planted, and he's even going back because he expects that he'll be rotating in tow. Dualies are drawn, and Twist with Temple hallway covered off, elevated slightly on the perch to the left. Has a good position. Dually clutch. He's gonna check it. Twist, thank you. You've saved me from Moses' wrath of hearing about dualies for a week.
It's a wild man. OC gonna take a shot. Nitro finds a gap between the smoke and the sign. Flashbangs force him off. There goes Shocks. Elige with the off angle towards Temple. Kerrigan trying to work his way in. Nitro and Elige gonna combine, doing a lot of damage. It's Elige to get the kills. Brokey holding for the peek behind the box. However, Flashbang coming in could be brutal as he backs away into the safety of some cover.
Brokey had to look away from what he thought was a flash. It was actually a smoke after the first flash, and he gets caught for it. Twists on 6 HP to try and pull this round back as Liquid want to go back-to-back on rounds and save this game a little bit longer. 15-5 now. Do you think it's still being updated?
No, but it exists. It's out there in the world. It's on the internet, which means it never will truly disappear.
I kind of want to check and see if it's being updated. Like maybe low-key we've been missing out. Naf not missing on anything this time. He'll take down JKS, Brokey, Rain, each remaining and awaiting death, although Rain's picked up at M4. It's not going to matter. Elige has that shot at doubling up on the Deagle. He'll take down Brokey as well, 15-6. They continue this effort. Rain, oh, he knows. Nitro knows he's there. Actually swings wide beyond the point of his crosshair for that exact reason, and it's a trade. Brokey gets one Naf, although goes hunting, has JKS down, might. Oh, no, he doesn't have the time of the bomb. I was going to say, might be able to at least bait him out and force the issue from Rain, but this is done. Faze with the winning kill from Rain will take map 2 and not the series at 1. We have Inferno to decide it. Coming up just a second.
With both teams winning one map, the battle moves on to Inferno, where one of the teams will leave in a burning defeat. The first half opened up with Brokey clutching it up, Twist holding on, and Nitro making every HP count. And while Rain let it rain on Liquid.
Boost position, but a smoke on CT means Twist can't go through it. JKS is going banana. He's late. He's still at the bottom of it, so Twist limited. Brokey doing the job, though, and OC left alone looks toward the CT connector. Reads Twist coming through, but that gives Brokey the Q he needs, and they'll win the round on the Faze side.
What an incredible play from Brokey. Just his positioning there, using the sound to work around the box.
Can Elige be the hero with the AK?
He can be. Shocks with the Tech 9 has the opening. That's actually going to provide... It's now a one-front battle. They just have to look left as they come in. Twist, he's got the first. They need a trade. They need it right now. Elige is up to the task, and no. Twist shuts it all down. Timely triple kill.
Is he trolling? He's shooting the gun away from his teammate. He's like, give me that AK. He's like, heck no, I'm shooting it away. Shuffle their attention back over toward A. Instead, it's Elige that trades on JKS. Brokey's taken a significant chunk of damage here as well. 7 HP left for the AWP. Nitro has Twist. It's going to be just Brokey in the site alone. Twist getting taken down, but Rain's there in time, and that's going to actually cut off and segregate the bomb for a moment. So Nitro, at Library, you would have thought, as he gets a shot on Rain, that he was opening position for Naf, but he has to go back around. It won't matter. Brokey in the site found by Elige, and this should be around now. Low enough HP.
Faze never recovered after that aggressive hull setup. That was brutal. They were trying to fall back and get into new positions, and they could never get comfortable. Liquid picked up the pace as soon as they saw him on the ropes. Helps when you get that stunner shot onto Twist from Nitro. 7 HP.
And Twist has to fall off. Brokey all the way back around to the side. At least gets Elige taken care of by his teammate. But Shocks is still looking for that AWP, and Brokey's locked himself into the site. He's stuck on the wall. He's not going to have a lot of room to maneuver, but Twist comes out, nearly gets a lineup to get 2. Can't collect. They're low HP. Rain is on the case, and he will do what his teammate could not. All 3 for Rain. Starts off with the damage from Twist, and it's Faze on 6. Rain ready with the smoke. As Kerrigan inside at Orange is one, flashed off, you throw it now, they're gonna go through that. Kerrigan will get the benefit of it blooming, and now that distracts, and out comes Rain again. Two this time, maybe a third as he goes to the USP. The damage was there, and he finds Shocks his head as well. Wow, okay, Rain, welcome to the server. Welcome to the game. 7 kills in the last 2, he has 13, and Faze have 7 rounds.
The next rounds, including Shocks jumping off a balcony, Brokey teaching Liquid a lesson, and some legendary plays leading into the final round. To finish up, Brokey closed the map with Faze coming out on top. Definitely a glorious victory for Faze.
He'll get nothing for it. So this is a big opening. JKS again in the pit, has Twist below, waiting for the drop down. But what a shot from Shocks, who comes in and finds both. That clears the site, and potentially the round, I would say, secure now as Elige gets Rain. Naf closes out the final kill, and Liquid find their third.
Oh, the one fault in that defense is JKS not killing Shocks as he drops off balcony. Twist got the first kill towards lane, trusting that JKS would be able to handle the pit. That double pit setup would have been so strong. And double nade. One nade goes into the choke point, though, brings Brokey down to half HP. He's just trying to bait for Rain.
Shot out from Nitro will take Rain down, so bait not exactly perfect.
And Brokey just calls their bluff. He's like, all right, you saw the op here. There's no way you're going to try and pick up the pace and try and aggress on this position whatsoever. So leaving Kerrigan alone with the M4. One smoke comes in for the T side for front of the B bomb site, but Brokey does not care. He's got another one. Elige was hoping to slide into the gap. Brokey's coming back for more. He's going to continue holding the angle. He knows they're in connector. He's got another one. Brokey taking over this round. Molotov in a Twist position, but they still have to get past this op. Bomb is in front of him. What a great flick. That's Shocks in a fourth as well. Brokey, wow. That's an ace, all 5.
And you called it, called their bluff and got on the horse early. Rotates over to cut them off. That's so good. Nitro's advantage, because he can, at the top, Orange is one peek around. He's going to hear it instead. Oh, the flash timing, though. MP9, it looked so well positioned. Again, the bonus, he still finds one headshot. That'll do. Give him a bit more money, but JKS takes down Naf, and now the site itself open. OC is the closest to the equation, but unfortunately, I don't think he is a common denominator in this problem, because he's stuck inside of the ruins, and the bomb already planted. Where did Elige get? That's okay. It was no. I saw the wall bang, and I had to check to see if he didn't fire through the windows of the church. That actually came all the way from spawn.
I don't know how you get back into this round now. This is going to be so tough for Team Liquid. Famas and an SMG. Here comes the entrance with the flashbang.
Oh my goodness, Shocks actually has it. This is still a bonus that's possible. Kerrigan against Elige, and Kerrigan clutches it back. Just barely for Faze.
Oh, tapping his chest, heart's beating. Blood is pumping. Kerrigan wins a high-pressure clutch, 12-8.
And Faze face series points with this round. OC going the long way, in fact, all the way up inside of the apartment halls. Now, this will take the attention far from Naf, who is at library, and force them to look in both directions. What an execution. Brokey down. No one able to spot that. OC then takes Twist. The distraction has worked. They've pulled the attention in both ways, but it has to be all on Rain, and Naf's just barely going to get enough to get the bomb defused.
Yeah, Naf's not going to lose that one. Rain pinned down. What a brilliant clutch. Everything was on the line. That would have been the weapons. That would have been nothing good for Team Liquid if they couldn't make that work.
First shot successful. Rain catches Elige. JKS. Crossfire success. A site open. OC, Naf, and Nitro. They've got to be running quick.
That's an incredible call from a veteran in-game leader like Kerrigan, who's been around for so long. Just you change the pace, you hit a nice timing up lane, and you just don't slow down. That's nice and simple.
Kerrigan still bottom mid as well. They're going to go marching by. He's got one, sees the second. That'll bring Brocky out, and Nitro's return will be the last of the demise. Brokey's got the kill, and Faze will take the series 2-1.
Impressive recovery from Faze, too, after getting shocked on their own map pick of Mirage.
Meanwhile, the B stream might make some of our Brazilian CSGO fans happy, as Fury upset Astralis by winning a clean 2-0 series, with K-Serato leading the way, ending the series with a 1.44 rating and a clean 4K to represent the day in the group stage.
So as soon as he got that first kill, so Fury will, set themselves up properly to take a 2-round lead. Astralis with a little tactic towards the B site. Let's see if they can score a plant. Yikers.
Yeah, that's about how it feels. Blinded. Ooh, K-Serato easy pickups. The last two looking to join them, but there is no success here. K-Serato 4 kills versus measly pistol.
And with that, day 1 of groups here at IEM Katowice 2022 is complete. Join us tomorrow for day 2. We'll have Navi vs ENCE and G2 vs Fnatic to kick us off at 12:30 CET over at the ESLCS CSGO Twitch channel.